everyone, welcome back to Digital Marketing Musings, and this is a GA4 series that we have brought to you. In the first two videos of this GA4 series, we understood what are the GA4 basics, how GA4 configuration can be done, and how we can leverage on the conversion events and custom events in GA4. In this video, we'll talk about the brainchild of GA4, that is machine learning based data analysis and comparison of different kinds of dimensions and metrics against these reports. GA4 has brought to us 6 different sections of exploring these dimensions and metrics and different types of reports that can be generated out of it. The path exploration report tells us about what are the expected journeys the users are following on the website and are they aligned with our actual journeys. So this report is very important in terms of understanding if the users are not following an expected journey, how can we make those amendments in the journey and how can it be easily made available to the users, or how can the blocker be removed so that the journey is followed very conveniently. The next report that we talk about is the segment overlap. So segment overlap report of this data analysis helps us understand how our users who have a common segment who we have acquired can be utilized to understand what kind of similarities these users have and what kind of differences they have, and we can understand how we can have a product based decisions for these kind of audiences that are coming to our website. If the overlap is happening, we can think about cross selling of our products to these kind of audiences. The next section we'll talk about is the funnel exploration report. So funnel exploration, as the name says, it is used to understand what the funnel of our acquired users is talking about. So are there any major drop-offs happening on the funnel, and if that is happening, if users are abandoning our steps, how we can resolve this abandonment rate and how we can improve the journey on the websites. Next is cohort analysis report. So cohort analysis is nothing but understanding how our audience which have same attributes can be targeted and how can we make remarketing or marketing advertisements or campaigns based on these kind of audiences who have same attributes. The fifth section of our report exploration talks about user explorer. User explorer report can be used to analyze how these users are behaving on our website on an individual user ID level, and we can make use of this for having a personalized user experience for these kind of audiences. The next report of this section talks about user lifetime value. User lifetime value tells us when we have acquired any user and how that user is behaving from the time we acquired him up till now, if he is active or he is inactive or he or she is about to churn. This kind of insights can be understood with use of the user lifetime value report. Last section of this report talks about freeform. So we can make use of this freeform having custom dimensions and metrics against any of the available data that we have from our tracking that we have configured, and we can make the reports customized for our own brand. This section helps us to have combination of different types of reports that we just discussed, or we can have our own personalized report that we want to look at the data. So what we do at Sokrati here, that is we build personalized dashboards for brands, and we try to build data stories around this data from the reports that we collect. And we not only understand the journeys on the website or app, we understand every journey, every multi-touch journey that is there online and offline. Like we can have journeys from offline stores, we can have journeys from point of sales, we can have journeys from kiosk, all these things, and we combine and stitch the online and offline journeys and understand these reports in depth. How this is useful is that brands have a richer user behavior data, and when they mature digitally, they will be able to make data-driven decisions for product integrations or making product-based changes and also automating their marketing activities. So for building more such data stories around your report, please do reach out to us for free consultation on the email ID mentioned on the screen.